We are here in Bowling Green, Kentucky for the Tri-5 Nationals, and it is great. There are so many nice cars here that I can't wait to get out here and take a look. And most of you, if you're watching this video, you already probably know all about Tri-5s, but we'll take a look at them, and see anything that I don't know, I'll make comments throughout the day. But anyway, let's get out here and take a look at this stuff, and I'm really happy to be here. So let's go look at this. Well, that one's sitting up there. That bright red and white kind of gives it a Coca-Cola soda shop feel in a way to it. Here's one for sale. It's a $36,000. It is a four-door wagon. Number 610-858-1453. Let's look inside there. That's a sharp red 57 right there. Now, that hood scoop, does it resemble a Ford product? Here's a bright orange and white 55 Bel Air. It does have old style American mags on it, which, as you know, I like. Anyway, I noticed this car has Nebraska plates on it, so this came a long way. Yeah, all three of these cars have Nebraska plates. Got a flame job on this 55 two-door wagon. How you like the orange with the gray top? Still got original style seating in here. Still got a 3-speed manual in here, column shift. Look at the solid white 57 there. It is for sale. I don't see a price on it there, but it's really clean, really original looking. Number's 270-839-2086. Yeah, original interior in there. And it's actually a 3-speed on the column also. Got the Continental kit on it. Blue on the side of it's for sale also. Got the same number to call. Plates on this one say Illinois. Wow, look how he did that in there. That's nice. Really padded seats. Custom console for that manual shifter there. There's a 56 two-door wagon. Got Iowa plates on this one. And it says this vehicle has traveled all 2,448 miles of the mother road, which, as you know, that's Route 66. And hopefully I can do that here before too long. I gave him my 2-week notice at work the other day that I'm going to be retiring, so maybe I'll have time to get out there. I've wanted to travel Route 66 for several years now, so maybe I can make it happen now. '55 got aftermarket gauges in there. There's like a plum color 56. Paint sure is bright on this red 55 Nomad here. Still got the original style hubcaps on here, but everything else has been changed just about. This again, another good looking red and white interior. And it's beside this other 55 Nomad. This one's a little bit darker shade. Oh look, I noticed there's some California plates on that. I guess today's gonna be the day we're gonna look and see where they came from. But this one here's from Iowa. But California, that's a long drive. Cal, this one is just completely different. Build, as you can see, he's removed the stock handles and replaced them with these pull-up type handles. Boy, that looks so comfortable on that back seat back here. And Corvette LS7 power up front here. Hey, is this Nomad row? Here's a 56 Nomad. Got one of these, you call this tune port injected style engine here. There's a 56, got the original style hubcaps, and it's still got the old fender skirts on it that you could get there. Yeah, isn't that interior pretty there? Back in the day, they put some style into the design, or more so than they do today, it seems like. Louisiana on that one, and that 57 over there I just looked at is Texas. Yeah, I guess that's the theme today. Where are they from? Here's another one in California. Let me point out a little detail on these right here. You see the hubcap on this? This is a 1956. And you see these little Chevrolet bow ties going around the hubcap. This is a 56 model, and there are 6 bow ties going around there. Now I'll walk back over here to the 55 Nomad, and he has original style hubcaps on here too. But as you notice, the bow ties, there's actually 8 going around the 1955 model. I notice he's got the curb fillers on this one here also, and he has upgraded it to LS power under the hood there. This red 57 is from Kansas, and here's another 55 from Nebraska. Yeah, people come from all over the United States and Canada to this show. I don't know if we have any farther than that to come.
There's a lot of us rolling around here. We got you covered. Denver, they're from Denver.
Like the two-tone blue 56. You see on this 57, those little divots or whatever you call there on the front fender. I noticed he made those red, and he made his Bel Air script red back there on the top, on the back of the fin there. Bright yellow on this 57.
This is my wife, Cameron. I didn't get your name. Kendra. Hi. So I close the hood.
Illinois is on this one. We got this in all race looking there. Got those wide tires in the back. Exhaust coming out there, exiting right in front of the back tire. Well, that looks good under the hood there, doesn't it? Boy, it just amazes me how they fix up the interiors on some of these vehicles. I mean, they really do a good job. It's like this one's for sale too. It's 256-223-0707. I don't see a price, so it says Ricky on there. Another yellow 57. Here's the old 57, still got the old 6-cylinder in it. Here's something a little different. Look at this orange 55 that they have turned into a pickup truck. They louvered the bed in here. Got the exhaust coming out here in front of the back tire. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but they have started drag racing. Over here, there is a track here at Beach Bend. Well, it's called Beach Bend Raceway, so that would make sense, wouldn't it? Well, that one's really nice, clean, original looking. Still got the old generator on there. Added aftermarket air, it looks like, but I don't blame them for that at all. Yes, nice restoration on this right here. Plates on this one are Ohio. Yeah, this is just restored back to original also. Well, I like the black 55 there. He's got a model of it here on the top of the breather. Oh, how you like the way he put the Chevrolet emblem there in the center of the console. A nice little touch. It does have Kentucky plates on this car, so it could be local. How you like the way this 55 is set up in front end? Got this flame job on there. plates on this one says Massachusetts. Here's a 57 Corvette that's brown with white coves there.
Yeah, I'm coming around pretty good.
Tennessee plates. It's like a tangerine color two-door wagon here on this 57. Well, he's got some chrome going on up here, doesn't he? And there's a four-door 57 wagon that looks like it's ready for the beach there. Those surfboards. Good looking red pickup. Either 55 or 56, I think. Oh, look how he tinted the wood back here. That looks really good. It matches really well. Louisiana, and the plates do say 55. And this one's from Ohio. Purple right here. We got a small block 2 4s on it there. Here's a purple 55 truck. We just saw that car over there that was purple. Nice wood bed there. Relocated his exhaust, as you can see. And he's from Mississippi. And this one is for sale for $40,000. It's 901-487-8801. Well, that orange metal plate pickup looks nice. I think it's a 57. And this from Georgia, my home state. 55 Nomad with a louvered hood. And he's got Corvette wheels there from, I think, late 70s, early 80s. He's got that one displayed well with that surfboard on top. This is the Tri-5 Nationals giveaway car from 2015. Bright orange 57 Nomad. This one has Kentucky plates also. Wisconsin plates on this one. There's a plum 56 Nomad. I guess what you would call it. I really don't know if you call it plum or not. It's kind of bright. Lavender. Let's go with that. Here's one from Indiana. In Iowa on this one. What are those wheels there? I don't remember seeing these wheels. Got a SS emblem, but it doesn't look like Camaro SS wheels, or at least I don't think it does. There's a green that I bet my wife would like. Orange and white. Here's red and black, and right down the road there I actually see another red and black. and kind of a darker beige on this one. Here's the other black and red I saw. It's from Arkansas. This one is a post. The other one was a two-door hardtop. Look, it's got a big block in here. Okay, y'all, I just walked by this truck, and I gotta tell you, just walking by, I can tell you this is an amazing truck. The paint is amazing. They've done a lot of custom work to it. As you can see, the tailgate's all custom. And here's something you don't see. They've even added power outlets back here in the back of it. So that's something you don't see happening. You can see it's got what looks like maybe stainless steel bed cover. Relocated his gas filler to back here on the back. Really deep wheels and tires on this one. He's upgraded to newer door handles, but look at the dash. Isn't that something? Isn't that like maybe a, I don't know, 59 or 60 Chevy or something? But anyway, you see how he's got all the lights underneath there, as well as the gauges on top. But yeah, there's a lot of custom stuff going on this truck, and I hadn't even shown you probably the one of the best parts. Hang on a second. This thing has a fuel-injected Hemi in here, and I don't know how they accomplished this fuel injection. You can see they got projectors leading into the runners right there. But anyway, a lot of work went into this truck right here, and it's really an amazing truck. Yeah, this is really something right here. Here's a 1955, I think it's a 150, but it looks like it's been restored back to original, all the way down to the hubcaps. And I'm guessing that's a 265, which I think there's a V8 that would have come in it. And I didn't find out till recently, but I think this oil cleaner right here, it didn't even come factory that way. I think it was actually a dealer installed option that you could get added to your Chevrolet back in '55. So, you know, that was the first year for that overhead valve V8. This one has Missouri plates, as does the blue four-door wagon beside it here. He's got this one set up for racing, it looks like. How smooth and straight this one looks. black super sport stripes on it. Another California car here. Well, look at the setup he has in this one here. Got Washington plates on this one. This is the first one I saw from Washington. This is Old Betsy according to the sign here. It got a sticker here that says Old Betsy drinks more alcohol than the driver. And I would say you probably could flow a lot of fuel through there. This one probably drinks a lot of fuel also. Look how clean that yellow looks on this bright yellow and white 55 here. Okay, this one here is a dark metal flake green and kind of like a brownish tan color on the back there. You can see that metal flake really good here on the door. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it is really good metal flake on the green and on the brownish color. At the back of these two 55s here. Here's the regular tail light right here. You see there's no backup light in this 55. In this 55 there is a backup light that's at the bottom of the regular brake light assembly there. But actually backup lights were a option in 55 that you could order. I don't think they became mandatory till sometime in the early 60s, I think. A bright blue on that 56 there. There's one for sale. It's got the Team Port injected engine there. number's 865-617-3670. You got 32,000 on it. Well, that one's sitting up. Gasser style. Here's another red one set up for racing. Like I almost didn't catch it as I walked by, but the trim is actually painted on. Not real trim. Look at this one here. He's all set up for racing for sure. Got this flip up front end here. Supercharged with 2.4s there on a big block. A nice stock looking example there. Made a few upgrades up here. Look at that, that's set up old school right there. Got the old pie crust tires on there and the Krager chromes. It's kind of like a gold metal flake. It says Greenhorn Hillbilly. This area here says show car field. Look at this 57 Chevy convertible right here. And that color, I don't know if you call it yellow or orange or a mixture of the two. But it is a very unique shade there. It says 350 on the breather there. Nice brown leather interior in here. Well, this is a nice convertible right here. And got a little mini-me back here in the back. It says it's from Wisconsin. I bet that moves down the road pretty good. It's got an Oldsmobile rocket engine, one of the old ones there. I wonder what that came out of. Something you don't see a lot. Well, we just saw that yellow 57 convertible. Look at this purple one. Check out the aftermarket gauges there. Even the numbers on those gauges are purple. It's unique.
We sold it for $400. Yeah, we bought them. Make the most of it. Get your time off while you can. Late 3, 4, and 5 are open for fun run.
A nice clean interior on this one. This is from Virginia. Two-tone blue on this 56. Looks really good. Well, they got a picture of this car in the trunk back here, and it looks like at one time it was on fire. The paint's really gleaming on this one. Here's a 55 with a flame job on it here. It's got a 6-cylinder here. Like the one we saw, I can't talk, like the one we saw earlier, the trim is actually painted onto this one also. Look at that 4-door hardtop right there. Okay, that's a Cameo, but it's a little different. I don't know everything they've done here, but they have changed things up. Doesn't have the traditional Cameo trim on there. They do have a goat there on the seat. Oh, there's a nice 55 convertible, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that.
And that is a nice cruiser right there. And it's sitting beside another 55 convertible. Look at the color on that 55. Somebody told me there were about 3,000 cars here. That 55 Nomad, they did a lot of custom work on it right there. And I don't know if I've seen this before, but the chrome trim is actually inset into the side of the car, like they made a valley for it to fit down in. That took some time right there. Yeah, they changed the whole way it goes around there on the top. Wow. This build right here is something else. I mean, a lot of details went into this. I can't remember seeing that before. And even the wheels kind of mimic what would have been the original hubcaps on this car, where they have the vent hose around the wheel. If they had made those in the shape of the Chevy bow tie, it would have really mimicked the hubcaps, wouldn't it? Wow, look how clean, smooth the interior is. Got a padded dash. They've moved the instrument cluster to the center. So you can see I got all the power window switches and everything there in the center. Well, this is really nice. Really nice. Let me back up here to this other 55 Nomad and compare the two. Even the strips on the tailgate back here. See how wide this chrome is at the top, and how the chrome is actually just sitting on the car. The one I showed you, that's incredible. It made the valley, and see how the tailgate chrome strips are again sitting on top. Well, they've inset it and flushed it. Let me go back over and show you that. See how that's inset now here on the back? And they've tucked in the bumper. See how they tightened it up in there and smoothed everything? And there's a lot went into this car. And the exhaust, if you can see that, the way it comes out the back, it's just amazing. The craftsmanship went into this. Yeah, I'm taken by this car. And I'm sure there's a lot more touches that I don't see. As you can see, they've removed the door handles. Front bumper's all tucked in against the body there also. That orange and gray there is really pretty. Yeah, if you look at the center cap, I'm back to Nomad. Somebody pointed out some more details to me. The center cap right here actually mimics the hubcaps that are on here, or the wheels rather that are on here. Here's a pickup truck that's got the painted on trim. It's a 57 model, a 502 engine there. And they've done some custom work there in the front end too, as you can see. But this is all paint I hear that trim there. Yeah, they shaved the door handles off of it, relocated the tail lights. I think that one's a 55, I think. Here's a couple more 55 Nomads. These are from Colorado. I like this blue one right here. The poster board on front of this one says this 57 four-door hardtop is completely original, other than a couple of paint touch-ups here and there, and it only has 50,000 original miles on it. It's held up well over the years. Here's a custom 57 Chevy pickup truck here. It's four-wheel drive. Looks like it was made for SEMA. Here's another Cameo. Okay, here's even another 55 Nomad. I've seen a lot of them. There's a lot of Nomads here, 55, 6, and 7. This is really pretty, this red with off-white, but look how decked out that motor is right there. That is artwork right there. Really nice. Okay, this 57 Chevy four-door wagon got Ontario plates on it, so I guess it's from Canada. But you see this air conditioning unit they have here? It says Ward's Car Cooler, and I guess I got it from Montgomery Ward, which was a old store or catalog. But as you can see in there, you would put water or ice in this, and as you went down the road, it would catch air going in here, and then it would divert it in there, and the ice or water would help cool the air to blow it in the car there as you were going down the road. So That was, I guess, a primitive form of air conditioning. Look, there's a 55 convertible. Wow. You usually don't see a convertible with racing speakers and everything on it. Look, there's a GMC. I like that grill, the way it comes down there, kind of like an old mustache or something hanging down. I haven't hold the phone up and look because I'm not tall enough to see over in there. This looks like this is probably a 3/4 ton truck. Just look at the size of the wheels on here. It says 19.5. Yeah, the plaque up front actually says it's a 3/4 ton. And it actually has a 370 Pontiac engine in there now. There are so many nice cars here this weekend, and I'm really glad these are all being saved for future generations. I wasn't even born yet when these cars were produced. That's a bright green on that one right there. Here's a 57 Chevy from Maryland, and the personalized plate says "One great car." Look at the flame job on this yellow 2-door wagon right here. You usually don't see that many solid white 57 Chevys, but I saw several here today. Look at that purple and white, or plum and white. Here's a 55 with some center line wheels under, or that's what I call these flat wheels like this, but I've always liked these, even though you don't see them very much. Now here's a 55 Chevrolet pickup truck, and it actually looks like a 54 model, but they made these till somewhere up in the middle of the year, or beginning of the year 55, and then you got the more traditional 55 truck, which stayed basically the same through 57, with a few minor changes to it. And I actually thought I would see more of these here, but I don't. This is the first one I've seen that I remember. I do like the solid rhythm here. Well, nice interior too. Really nice. Here's a 57 Chevy pickup. They've done a lot of custom work too there. Look inside here. So he's added a big cover there. Nice wood bed. So he's changed up the back end here and relocated his tail lights and removed the bumper. I guess you call these bumperettes or something back here. Anyway, all that's been changed. The inset antenna here on the back of the cab.
Who did? Oh, is they riding around? No, I never seen them. We've seen Jack and Tina just now. About running, they bet. No, we're riding around looking at cars. Yeah, okay.
Look at the patina on that right there. 55 here, y'all. I don't know if I've ever seen this before or not. I don't know who fabricated that, but that's something else there. Imagine the view out of the windshield there as you're going down the road. Okay, here's the 57 Nomad. And this car is really cool. I mean, there's no doubt this is a cool vehicle. But I'm about to show you something that's going to take it to a whole nother level of being cool. Because when you see what this car is pulling, it is pulling a matching boat from that area. Hey, like those Batmobile style wings on the back there, the big fins. Is that cool or is that cool? Even got matching skis in the back. That is a really neat setup. I don't care what you think. That is a really neat setup. I like that. Now it's starting to get later in the day and a few people are starting to leave. What I'm showing you now is the inside of the track area where they've got an oval track here. And I haven't been in that area, but I'll try to walk through there tomorrow and get some of that. And let me swing around here. This entire area and the back here, haven't visited that area. There's a lot of areas I haven't visited. I haven't been through the area back there where they have the swap meet, park and sell and everything. Anyway, I'll try to get as much as I can tomorrow. But for now, we'll try to get some cars as they're leaving here in a minute. And look, there goes an Oldsmobile here. Drive by. But anyway, I'll try to get some video cars leaving. But I hope you liked this video, and if you did, I appreciate if you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to it. But for now, let me go get some cars getting out of here. Nomad, or 55 rather, Nomad right here. But anyways, notice the trim from the distance there. I recognize this trim, but what did it come off of? So it doesn't have the front trim there on the coming off the headlights. Could that have come off one of the sister cars like the Pontiac Safari or something like that? I'm not sure, but I have seen that trim before.